Coal mining has been described as South Africa's paradox. On the one hand, it is the source of the country's energy system, but on the other, it has also been central to the dispossession of African communities. People's lives are continuously sacrificed to keep the energy system and the economy going.
Now, mining companies, when they see the land, they see a storage. Whereas for communities, they see beyond the material thing. They've got spiritual connections to the land. So mining companies are relocating people, their homes, as well as their ancestral graves, and moving these, for example, from private land to public spaces. And these have spiritual implications.
In her book titled No Last Place to Rest, Coal Mining and Dispossession in South Africa, Skhosana assessed that dispossession of land has been associated with a period of colonialism and apartheid. But in democratic South Africa, some communities still find themselves robbed of their land, burial sites, and heritage. Some activists say the careless relocation of people and their departed loved ones shows that dehumanization persists even in death.
It shows that abantu abamnyama struggles, black people struggle when they're alive and even when they're dead. And it's a continuous struggle that doesn't end, because even though we have foregone apartheid and colonialism, we haven't addressed questions around dignity, what it means to umuntu mnyama being respected as such, as a citizen.
This woman's home was destroyed to make way for a mining development. Her mother's, father's, and younger sister's graves were also forcibly moved.
It's hard for us. We live in constant fear. Those who spoke out have lost their lives. I've lost my home. My family's graves were moved, and now I have no idea where to go and mourn them. I still come back here, to this very same place where they were originally laid to rest, because it's the only connection I have left. Sometimes I wonder, what have we done to deserve this? Why is there no one to protect us? And more importantly, what can we do to make sure that other families do not have to endure this kind of pain?
A number of organizations have been fighting the mine owners in court for years to halt the relocations of communities.
They often do not have money, they don't have access to attorneys and all of that. So that process then drags longer. And mining companies know that communities are disadvantaged, then they can do whatever that they please. And communities are also financially disadvantaged. So sometimes they would be given monies just so that they shut up, they keep quiet, they don't speak to the media, and they don't expose all of these abuses.
In her book, Skhosana argues that the act of dispossession of both the living and the dead from their land wounds the collective soul of a people, eroding their cultural heritage, collective identity, and a sense of belonging. Yolisa Njamela for CGTN, Somkhele, KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa.